Hi guys. Today I'll be talking about review what happened in the market last week, the psychological tricks in the market that I saw last week. So I will start with what I have on my screen as of the moment. We have AUD USD. AUD USD, remember that we looked at what is happening in the monthly time frame. I just want to give what I did analyze last week and what happened in the market. So I was looking at AUD USD to go a little bit higher, which it did. We enter on the monthly time on the 4 hour time frame. So I was expecting this candle to actually push up a little bit more, but the candle actually resisted at this point. It's not big enough. It's getting exhausted already. So this is signifying exhaustion to me. So I'm expecting the market to come to 1.2 thousand. So I'm expecting a little bit of pullback. So last week I was expecting the market to push up significantly, but it's failing. So I entered the market here, I think, as of last week, and I think I got out when I saw this daily candle rejecting. So I was expecting the market to come to this place, but we're going to see. I'm going to do another analysis and see what is going to happen. So I'm expecting a pullback. A pullback. This is signifying exhaustion to me. So I'm expecting a pullback towards this region for a continuation to the upside. So I did went out for a bit of a profit in this trade. So I'm expecting a more pullback, maybe daily pullback. I'm not expecting a weekly pullback actually. I'm expecting a daily pullback to this region for a continuation to the upside. The next pair that I'm going to be looking at is Brent oil. Brent oil, I'm in Brent oil trade. Remember, we come to the monthly time frame, we were looking at what the market is doing. So I was capitalizing on this double bottom that I'm seeing. This is a double bottom as of the moment and the monthly time frame. So we had a push as of last week. This candle was still bearish. So I was looking for a significant push toward the upside for a continuation to the upside. So I took this trade on oil trade for a buy. Look at the entrance is still here. Remember, we took a loss in this region because this was a retest around this area. And I was thinking that this is a double top for maybe a proper retest. But I later understood that when the market has retested a specific area, the market might not even come back to that area to retest that region anymore because the market has already retested. So I will not be taking trade on markets that have already retested with a weak rejection because at any given point in time around this region, the market can decide to reverse because it has already retested this area. Either is a weak or is a candle. A retest is a retest. So we took a trade for a buy around this region. I was expecting the market to pull back. I was expecting the market to pull back significantly, and which it did around this area and push up. Presently, we're in profit on oil trade as of the moment, but we're going to be seeing what the market is going to do. I think there's a war going on presently, so the market is going to push up significantly, at least to 76.5. Then when we break 76.5, then we're going to be expecting to push up to 82.5. So last week I was looking at this trade to take around this region. I was looking for a retest, if you can remember, but there was a little bit of correction here, a little bit of more correction here that I saw. So this was where we were as of last week. So the market was kind of correcting, and came to this area, then push up for a continuation to the upside. So that's a trade that I took from oil, and I'm still presently in the position as of last week. Then the next pair that I'm going to be looking at is GDP-JPY. GDP-JPY was in this trade last week as well. So we took a trade, we went to the monthly time frame, and everything was actually looking bullish on the monthly time frame. this triple bottom, push the market or correction, push this market up correction for a continuation to the upside. So I saw the trade, I took the trade. This was looking like a bullish momentum. So this was looking significant. This was correcting significantly around this area because this is a weak rejection and this is a candle close. So I was expecting a push towards this upside, which we did take this trade and we hit our TP on this trade. So presently, I'm looking forward to what the market is going to do next because we've already hit our TP around this area. So I'll just be folding my hands to see what the market is going to do this week. Then the next pair that I'm going to be looking at the DXY. This one is a little bit confusing as of the moment. We just look at the monthly time frame, what we saw last week. So it's still on track, kind of on track, but what we saw last week, remember we're looking at this thing as a triple bottom around this area. Then we are expecting that the market is going to reject around this trend line. So with the market it did, but it's not a significant, it's just a little bit of, it's not a significant progress. Then we come to a daily time frame. This was what we were looking at. This was where we were on the daily time frame. I was expecting this was where the candle was as of last week. So I was expecting it push towards the downside, which happened for a continuation to the upside. It did happen. Everything did happen. You can actually take this trade and continuation to the upside. But I don't know what the market is doing as of the moment. We have tested this level. This is looking like a correction to the upside. This is looking like a double top. This can be a correction to the upside. You can also assume that this is a double top. So I think a break above of this level will signify the continuation to the upside, and a break below of this level will signify continuation to the downside. So it's just a matter of patience and waiting to see what the market is going to do, because you can already assume that this is a double top because we have several daily consolidation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 daily candles around this area. So this can actually be a double top or a drop to the downside, or this double top is also looking corrective around this area for continuation to the upside. So it's kind of 50-50 to me as of the moment. So I'm sure that is going to be the same case with the Euro USD. Euro USD is doing the same thing actually. So I'm looking at what I saw on the monthly time frame is what made me took what I saw on the monthly time frame is what made me took a sell position. So this is kind of looking corrective to me. This is looking like a monthly exhaustion to me. So I come back to my weekly time frame. What am I saying on the weekly time frame? I saw this massive push towards the downside. This is really a good candle, but I was expecting a more sell towards the downside rather than the push to the upside. However, the market has pushed up, but not really a significant push towards the upside. It's just a little weekly candle, which I'm still expecting a sell because this is looking corrective towards the downside. It's not looking like a continuation to the upside. However, this can actually be a double bottom as well. This can actually be a double bottom. So it's 50-50 situation. It can either push towards the upside or continuation to the downside. But I'm expecting more towards the downside than the upside, but I'm expecting a little bit of manipulation around this area for continuation to the downside. Then the next pair that I'm going to be checking is BTC. BTC, however, is what I'm looking at for BTC. BTC will come to the monthly time frame. It's still correcting. I'm expecting several months of correction around this area. We have a significant push towards the upside. We have a consolidation. We have a drop towards the downside. We have a push. We have a correction. We have a push. We have a correction. We have a push. So the market has dropped significantly, coming back to structural region. This is a structure of the initial high that BTC made. So I'm expecting the market to consolidate around this area for a further push towards the upside. But this consolidation is not enough. to push this market to the upside. If you check this previous demand level around this area that pushed this market to the upside, we have several months consolidation around this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months consolidation. So I'm expecting another, if you check this area is a structural region. So I'm expecting another series of consolidation, 4 to 6 months of consolidation around this area for push towards the upside. That is if we're going to push towards the upside. So, but if BTC break this region, then the next case is going to be 30K. BTC is going to get to 30K if we break this region. But I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that BTC is going to consolidate more for this area for us to push to a new high. Then the next, we'll come to our weekly time frame. If you see presently the market is looking corrective, like we have formed 1, 2, 3 weeks of consolidation. This is not enough though, but it's kind of consolidating around this area, which I believe the market is going to consolidate more. Then when we come to our daily time frame, you're going to see it clearly that the market is just consolidating as of the moment. So that's what I'm looking at on BTC. There's nothing to trade here. Then we have Euro GDP. Euro GDP on the other hand, I was looking at the Euro GDP 50-50, but I kind of favor the downside, the upside more because monthly candle was looking bullish as of last week. So that's my thought and my concern. So this was a correction. This is looking like a push towards the upside. So that's what I saw on the monthly time frame. And the market has already closed. So the market pushed down significantly around this area. Then we have it's a little bit confusing last week because this could be a head, this could be a left shoulder, and this could be a right shoulder. However, this is a double bottom around this area, and the double bottom gave it extra bottom around this area. This is a double bottom around this area, then an extra bottom around this area that pushed the market to the upside. So I was kind of favoring the upside because the daily was kind of supporting the daily was kind of supporting the monthly and the weekly double bottom. So which did happen. We have a push, we have a correction, we have a push, we have a correction for continuation to the upside. So this is looking bullish as of the moment. It's not looking like a sell. There's no technical level to test around this area except if we want to do a manipulation. So I'm looking forward to trading this market next week towards the upside. So this was what I was looking at on the as of last week. So I'll be making a new video on Monday and placing the analysis, the trade that I'm going to be looking at for next week. So that's the end of my tricks for the week. So I will be checking what is going to happen in the market next